Good day dear chess lovers, Soren here, and in today's video we're going to take a look at a very interesting and at the same time entertaining chess puzzle composed by two chess composers. Yes, on this chess puzzle worked two composers, both are Soviet composers, Leopold Mitrofanov and Vladimir Korolkov. They are both very creative and their chess studies are never boring. The puzzle was first published in 1958 and the task is to draw with the white pieces. You can pause the video and try to find the solution. Ready? Well, look, right now white is a piece down and also we have a hanging rook on a6. White is actually in a very tough situation, but there is a very beautiful defensive resource which white brings into life and manages to draw. First, white is announcing a check from b5, and now if black makes a move like king d4, then in this case, without much efforts, white can draw. And then rook takes b3, and then, I don't know, king f4, and white even stands better, you know. But in our game, after rook b5 check, instead of this chicken king d4 move, in return black is making a very powerful knight c5 move. A deflective move somehow. Yeah, in the style of Mitrofanov, you know, another deflection by Mitrofanov. And the whole idea of this wonderful sacrifice is that after rook takes c5, only now black is playing king d4 and white is finding himself with two hanging rooks. But with rook a5, white is managing to connect both rooks and save a piece. But everything is not so easy. Here black is announcing a check from g7 and after king f4 is forking white rooks. Look at this. By the way, probably you guessed that going for b6 straight away is not good because of this rook takes f5. That's why first black is announcing a check from g7 and only after king f4. By the way, king f4 is a very important move and this is the only move which saves white. In the end of the video you will understand why is this move so important. And so b6 is on the board, we have a fork. This is the first fork. Here white is playing rook c4 check and after king takes d3 again is managing to connect the rooks. At this point we have two hanging rooks, but with rook takes a4 the threat is neutralized. But now comes b5, the second fork is on the board. Rook c3 check, king takes d2, rook a3. Again the rooks are connected, the threat is neutralized, but there comes the third fork, b4. And now, how is white going to proceed? There are no more, I don't know, rook c4, rook h2 moves. Please give a try to figure out a way of this difficult situation. Ready? This time we have rook c5. Finally, black can win a rook. B takes a3, but white is not happy with sacrificing only one rook. This is losing, that's why we are sacrificing now the second rook. Rook d5 check. Now you are forced to accept the sacrifice, otherwise you will lose your rook on d8. But after rook takes d5 suddenly turns out that this is a stalemate. White has no more legal moves and this is a draw, guys. This is a fantastic puzzle and an absolutely precise one, you know, there are no flaws in this puzzle and this is how the solution goes. Now can you understand why it was so important to play king f4 on move, where was that move? On move 4. Wanna take a look at the solution once again, so check, knight c5 takes king d4, rook a5 and we first see rook g7 check. Now white is playing king f4 in order later to have that defensive stalemating resource. There it goes, the second fork is on the board. Now comes the third fork, rook c5. Rook c5 is such a majestic move, and all in all, yes, this puzzle is majestic. It's a brilliant one, and hope that you enjoyed it greatly. Feel free to share with your friends as well. Let them know about this beauty. In the end, let me sharpen your technical skills. Please take a look at this position and try to find the mating line for white. There is a forced mate in 4, and we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video.